Welcome back to Video Waste Double Feature.
Welcome back to Double Feature here on Video Waste Productions, where we've got another two movies that have similar plot lines or ideas, and we're just going to put them head to head and see who's the superior movie.
Exactly.
In this week's episode, we're doing Freddy vs. Jason versus Alien vs. Predator. Okay. So, Alien vs. Predator. If you haven't seen it, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all.
No.
The basic rundown is an archaeological team assembled of different people with different skills by an old rich man go to the Arctic in some place because there's a heat signature that's 1,000 miles underground or some shit. And they go to explore this place because of the heat signature and end up finding themselves in an ancient pyramid. I do believe that that's what they were looking for. But anyways, within this pyramid, they run across aliens and predators.
Yeah. It's like, yeah,
So
that's...
The use of this pyramid was, at some point, predators used to come to Earth every so often and hunt aliens for fun or to practice their skills on. And since they've left and they never came back or whatever the case was, so the predators come back, they take out the humans, and then it's just humans and predators and one girl that...
There's aliens in there, too.
I said that. Aliens.
No, you said humans and predators.
Oh, aliens and predators and one girl that...
Nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Remember back when we used to do them and you'd be like, the description's down in the box? Okay, let's get into it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Jacob, who's your favorite character? I mean, you know.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we got to do this a little differently on the sense of like, okay, do you have a show stealer?
No.
No, I would just go titular characters. We're here to see Alien versus Predator, so my favorite characters are the aliens and the predators. Okay, we've got that taken care of because all the humans in this movie are bland. Mm-hmm. They are victims only. We don't need to know their names. We don't know their names. Do you know the name of the girl at the end of the movie? The one that they focused on?
No.
No.
She becomes an honorary predator.
Basically.
That's all I know.
I guess, you know. We'll get into the end, but, you know, what broke the movie? What would be your showstopper?
The showstopper is all the fucking humans. Like, okay, I understand that, you know, you have to push the story to like why we ended up at this pyramid. Mm-hmm. Fine, whatever. Don't try to tell me that this person has a kid and this person has cancer and this woman's dad died in a helicopter or whatever. Like, I don't care about any of that. These people just need to have names like Mark, John, fucking guy number 2 with gun, and get down in there, tell me the story in 4 seconds, and then let hell rain down on them. And
comedy ensues. Yeah, I if I had to make a show breaker myself, it would be, do we need this movie? You know, the showbreaker would be, did we need this?
This movie particular, no, but an Alien versus Predator that was done good, yeah. Hell yeah.
Like, I'll get into, like, when we talk about all 4. But these movies are just like these fanfare movies and stuff, but do we need that? Do we need an Alien versus Predator? I would say we need like a Scorpion versus Sub-Zero movie. That makes sense. Or a two action stars, like a good and a bad and stuff, something like that. But an Alien versus Predator movie, eh, eh,
All right.
I
Well, clearly we differ in opinion.
yeah.
Let us know in the comments what your opinion is.
Did we need them? Did we need this movie?
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
Like, well, I hated it, but I didn't hate the idea of predators fighting aliens. I thought that it was one, they've never really been in the same place at the same time, so like to put them together, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But it was a unique idea, and I enjoy the idea. We're not going to touch on Alien versus Predators 2,
Yeah.
but I thought that this one was a good idea. I thought that it was a fun idea.
Yeah.
They just went about it all wrong.
Mm-hmm. And it was from Predators 2, I think, the movie where they're showing the skulls and the ship and stuff. And yeah, there's an alien skull.
Right,
and then
right.
everybody's like, oh, Alien versus Predator, I want to see that. And
Yeah.
I'm just, no, you don't. Just leave it like a fun, like, little nod of the hat that, yes,
Yeah.
aliens exist out there and stuff,
In Predator world.
Yeah, in Predator world and stuff, It's fun, but
It is fun.
this, you didn't need all of this, like,
You didn't
it's
need
just,
all the story.
yeah, it's just when you get two characters like this that are back away with your
Oh.
yeah.
Just ASMR.
Yeah, just I'm literally almost vomiting. but yeah, back to it and stuff. Did the movie have any interesting special effects?
I mean, it had a handful of things like the puppet work with the big mom, the mother alien.
Yeah,
that
the queen
was cool.
looked good.
Yeah. There were things about the movie that had its upsides as far as that goes, but there was no standout thing that I was just like, holy shit, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah. I mean, the Predator, the main one, when he has like his like arms and stuff, if you look at him, some of them, it looked wrong. Like his arms were too short because they had a person in a suit that blew him out. So his arms kind of looked tiny.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that at all.
And then like they had that one net on that one alien that made him like, okay, that's our one alien, so we know which one that is and stuff. And it was just kind of like if you want to do an Alien versus Predator movie, do an Alien versus Predator movie. If you want to do like aliens and predators and humans, like they're there to look at the pyramid, right? Why'd they bring guns? If this is like, do you know like archaeological?
I don't go to the grocery store without a gun. I'm definitely not going to the Arctic 300 miles underground to some place I don't fucking know without a gun.
Well, well, us normal people who aren't packed and armed for any situation and stuff, I when I was watching it, like, yeah, this is like, you have archaeologists and you have like, historians and you have someone with, knowledge of like, the terrain.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, like, the shit goes down and like these guys just pull out guns. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, we're the badass archaeologists. It's like, yeah, you're going to just start killing something that we don't understand,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Now, are you disappointed? You seem like,
no,
I wanted
like
this movie to be kind of good.
No. I still think it was kind of good. Like I agree that the Predator looked like a nubby Predator. All of them.
Yeah.
The aliens looked really awesome.
Yeah.
Like they did a good job on them. They did a good job on the Predators too, but I don't know, there was just some like I guess maybe the nubbiness, But like when they were running and stuff, I was just like, ugh, no, you're making them like seem really dumb.
Yeah.
Like you're not giving them the justice.
Hmm.
I also didn't like the fact that the Predators got their ass kicked without their shoulder guns.
Mm-hmm.
Like they stood no. This thing is a fucking predator. The word predator is its name.
Yeah.
And it can't handle an alien
Well, those are
without
like children.
its shoulder
This is like
gun.
it was like the child's playground. That's where they send their children to.
Well, yeah, no, I understand. It's like sending your kid out in the woods and be
Yeah.
like, bring me back a pelt. kind
Yeah,
of thing.
exactly. Like
But still, I mean,
we're gonna go out, we're gonna
dude.
catch fish, and we're gonna cook it, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, where are we going? We're going to an ancient pyramid archaeology,
Yeah.
because some asshole stepped on a little sensor thing and called us, being like, "Oh, hey guys, the pyramid's open again and stuff. Do you want to go for our play date down there?" But these are these loopholes that make no sense in this movie, where it's just like, okay, why, they step on that pad, right? And the pad sends up the beacon to the predators, right? That cause the alien eggs to open up, and then they go down there for their hunt, as they were telling when they were reading the hieroglyphics, right? So I guess they were just hoping that this happened or something. The predators.
Well, okay, so the way I see it, and I could be wrong, if you know the actual reason or whatever, please feel free to fill us in. We're really, as usual, I've said this 100 times in these videos, we're winging it. But I feel like the Predators went there initially to do the training, the hunting, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually the mother stopped making aliens because she was like, well, all they're doing is just being taken to slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Because clearly the Predators chained her to that, rock formation or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So she stopped making them, and they were like, well, fuck it, then she can just die here alone, whatever, let's dip.
In the freezer.
Let's go
or
find
something,
Arnold Schwarzenegger or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the human steps on the pad,
Mm-hmm.
and the Predator goes, oh shit, she's making more aliens, let's go. So, then it was party time.
Yeah.
So they come down and they, are expecting aliens alone,
Mm-hmm.
but they end up with the humans too.
Yeah, the humans. Yeah, these pointless, nameless, tasteless humans. So, but I we could rant on it all day, but let's just swerve the curve and stuff. How many stars would you give this movie? Or is there anything else that you really want to communicate about this?
I just really didn't like that the aliens got their legs whipped so hard without their shoulder guns.
The Predators.
Yeah, the Predators.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nah.
I don't care.
Because they needed that one Predator. They needed that one Predator. I mean, to be the badass.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But the little ones could have, put up a fucking fight. Like, they literally did nothing. They just got their asses kicked. They didn't throw a fucking punch. Like, it was just disappointing. Because I grew up, if you haven't seen us review Alien, I never saw Alien. I saw bits and pieces of it on TV as it came, on TV, but I never saw it all the way through. I still haven't seen the second or third or however many there are. I've seen Prometheus.
5, yeah,
but,
Prometheus.
So I had no love for Aliens, but I knew what the fuck Predator was.
Yeah.
So to sit down and then watch this, I was just like, you're doing, Aliens are cool. I don't necessarily love the movie so much.
Yeah.
But they're cool, but you're doing the Predators dirty right now.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that. And then also the whole you get the scar and you're like me now.
Yeah.
So that whole fucking shit, just fuck this movie.
Do you notice at the end when like they've blown the temple up and they're outside now and the queen's after them. They kill the queen. If you look close, there's no breath. They're in the Arctic, and she has no coat on or anything. She would die
was
of
one part-
frostburn in a heartbeat.
There's one point in the movie where they all are standing on the edge of like the whale town or whatever that was there, and it looked like, all right, now go stand in front of this green screen and just look amazed.
Yeah.
Because we're going to superimpose. Anyways,
Yeah.
fuck this movie.
Yeah.
1 star.
I'll give it 2. I'll say 2. You know, not because you know, I like the characters of the alien and the predator.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's why I got a star.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, yeah, 1 for each. Each of you get a star.
All right, fair enough. I'll give it 2, 1 for each.
But I don't like these style of movies where they have to take 2 characters that have their own franchise that are actually good, and then they go, "We're gonna pair them up and fight
that.
off." And
that's being like, you know what I really hate? Them crooked vultures. They took a badass band, Queens of the Stone Age, and Nirvana, and they put them all together with John Paul Jones. What the fuck?
Yes, but
who does that?
A band.
It's a super group movie.
Can do that when you have companies that are like, okay, we need to get as much money out of these 2 fuckers as possible and stuff. You know, to put this band in like if we were to take this movie and make it a band.
It'd be like, hell yeah.
It would be like taking like, I don't know, some bloated rock star from the 80s, a guy from the London Philharmonic Orchestra who plays like, you know, just a violin and stuff, and like one of those really awesome Japanese drummers, and then that's the band. Go make a hit, guys. Go make a fucking hit.
See, I don't agree with that. I do think that this is a good idea. I love seeing these movies. I just want to see them executed well.
Yeah, well.
But again, difference of opinion. Let us know what your opinion is. And you got anything else?
No. I think we should just move on.
So this has been part 1 of our Predators versus Aliens versus Freddy versus Jason movie. And we'll put the link up for part 2 somewhere. Yeah, see you on the other side.
Yep.